The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway.
Raphael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the kind of players he's been paired with down the years.
Yeah, and something he can do thanks to his great recovery pace and an outstanding sense of positioning too.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Bellingham. Palmer. And it's Otto. Driving forward. Pelé. Here. Can he finish? And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Now it's Owen. He might be in here. Cannavaro does well not to be outdone there. Now it's Messi. Tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And Pelé! Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier. Big chance! And he should have made them pay.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pelé ploughing through the middle. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, well, oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got away. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Abiati claims comfortable. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now it's Rivaldo. Takes a shot! Oh, good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Galatasaray are doing very nicely, thank you.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Looking for options for movement. Rivaldo. It's Rivaldo! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Rivaldo can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Shapes to shoot! Yes! They are purring, truly purring. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Galatasaray find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And this is Pele. Shot at goal! Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Galatasaray looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Can he get on the end of this? Rijkaard.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival, Otto. Messi. Messi! It's hit the upright. Oh, what a mistake! Here comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Varane. And now they can spring out of defence. That's an imaginative pass. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Palmer knocks it into space. And the shot! It's a goal! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late.
And we've reached half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Oh, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score.
Substitution.
Down to business again. And this is Ronaldo. Rice. Some really good ball movement. Threads one in. Oh, and the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection.
Bellingham wants to run onto this. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lampard, played into space. That's beautifully weighted. Abiati gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Gullit. Messi. Alisson breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. So what can they make of this? Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Palmer. Palmer, he's in a good... Real chance! And there's a goal! It is an explosive start to the second half. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitutions taking place.
So here comes the substitution. All of a sudden we have a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Crossed in again. Maldini clears it away.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And this is getting better and better. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
He's having a shot! He's got a goal! That was a given. It always was.
Puskás really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in. And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored. I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 30.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 9.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Ibrahimovic.
Galatasaray perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi, and the shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on through. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he's picked it up out wide. Tries to pass it through. So no flag here. Ibrahimovic! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Galatasaray surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Rivaldo. And here's Azar. Good ball, good take. Shot could be on. Great chance! It's in! Two ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Ibrahimovic demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Rivaldo! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
So, third corner of the game. Chance, surely! That is decidedly lacking. Now it's Pelé, Rivaldo. Great ball if he can get there. Chance for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
And Messi! No, he's missed it. Pullet is there, and he can pick it up. And this is Ibrahimovic. Just the keeper in his decent chance!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Six
Looks a
added
good
minutes
ball
has
through.
been indicated.
Puskás. Nice interception, well timed. Rivaldo. Pelé.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ibrahimovic purring through the gears. Rijkaard. Oh, this looks sharp. Puskás. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. Oh, that was vital. And it's hoisted clear. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Pelé happy to bask in the accolades from all... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Pepe gets over and intercepts. Tries a shot! Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Heerenveen finding themselves unexpectedly behind. In by Messi. That's going up front in a hurry. That's really well manoeuvred. Messi! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Corner number 2 then. And a header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That's good running with the ball.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not...
Goes for a shot! Well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Galatasaray are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that.
And Messi! It's hit the upright. Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Ibrahimovic finds himself offside. Looking for the run. Mbappe! 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 Irrepressible! A finish right from the top draw. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never...
Shoots! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, now he can run away with it. Oh, it's come loose. And this is Nedved. Rivaldo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's got away. Gullit never out of the action for very long. And they can counter here. Bellingham providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, sweet feet. Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's had a shot! And there's a goal! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Just 1 in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Now it's Messi. He is through here. And this is... takes a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Header! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
There will be 3
Well,
minutes
this is to
added
be
time.
expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now then, the ball's come loose. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi picks it up out wide. Bellingham. Rivaldo. He won't be happy with that one. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Galatasaray are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, few would have predicted a scoreline like this. After all of that, we are still level at the break somehow. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Rivaldo. Now it's Pelé. Gullit has it out wide and in space. Gullit constantly looking for the ball into the box. Now, what about a counter-attack? That has not gone well. Pelé. Oh, this is a very good run. Nedved. Gullit aims beyond the defence, and he's managed to get free. And Messi! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, nicely intercepted. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Almost an hour gone. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That looks a good cross. Heerenveen get their fourth corner. Terrific effort! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Now it's Bellingham. Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! Goal! Galatasaray! And they've got their lead back.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Substitution on the field, number 14.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Galatasaray have their lead. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Eto'o. Spread to the right. Can he get on the end of this? Can he get onto this? He has found the way through. Good read, needed to be. Pele. And the counter is on. Oh, that's Sola! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They're up to 5 corners now. So that's going to be another corner. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Spread it left.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's a sharp pass. There's the shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Bale was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop!
Sola! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Vieira. Can he get it through? Pele. Goes forward. Roberto Baggio looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he's cut it out. Azar. That ball looks a good one. Good played through for the wide man.
Heerenveen really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the number on the board is 3. Neymar. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. great ball, and he's in here. And he's got away from it. Oh, this looks sharp. That has been cut short. Nicely spread. And this is Pele. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Galatasaray.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then. Turkey have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for...
He's having a shot! Messi! Genius!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Galatasaray are such an adept counter-attacking team.
Applies the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He won't be happy with that one. And here's De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count. Look, great chance! Goal! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Galatasaray have their lead. Roberto Carlos. Here's Vieira. And it's Messi. He is through here. Now it's Pelé. Mbappe. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Mbappe, and he's got away from it. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. That is some save from Khan! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Roberto Carlos goes short. Kökçü deals with that comfortably. Turkey have the chance to go the other way. And here's Messi. Shot a goal! And that's a sharp finish. And just like that, he hits 50. Gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Roberto Carlos! Tremendous from Roberto Carlos! A finish right from the top draw! And they're threatening to fly away here. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Galatasaray visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside, drives it in, cleared away.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Chance for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation.
And the finish! And again! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Besiktas are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Messi shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he should have made them pay.
Rummenigge has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Dani Olmo. Now it's Berbatov. Played through into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Dani Olmo. So what can they make of this? Aimed beyond the defence. No, that's been intercepted.
Hazard clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Played into space out wide. Yamal is in a really good position out wide. Besiktas with the corner, there first. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, just skips past his man. That's going wide left. Neymar picks it up out wide. There's the shot! It's in! They are purring, truly purring. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Galatasaray are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but...
Rummenigge! Magnificent! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they're threatening to fly away here. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And he's done it again. He's got his set. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Goes for a shot! Lacking in accuracy. He's picked his way through. Neymar! And it's been hooked away.